Star Wars The High Republic Race to Crashpoint Tower was written by Daniel Jose Older and follows the story of a group of young Jedi all at the Republic Fair as it is being attacked by the Nile. And so they must face both the Nile and the Drengir, a group of disgusting plant-based alien life with connections to the dark side. Guys, I was really excited once again to read another High Republic book. I am absolutely adoring the High Republic thus far. I love the characters, the brand new world, and it's just so much fun getting a Star Wars story that is so interconnected and fun. And I think that this book, though extremely fun and enjoyable, does show a little bit of the cracks in the High Republic. So anyway, let's get into it. First off, I want to say that this is my first time reading a Daniel Jose Older book, and I was really impressed by the amount of action, fun, and lightheartedness that there was. And I think that Daniel Jose Older is a really good author when it comes to putting characters in fun situations, and also he's really good with comedy. I laughed quite a bit in this book. There were moments where one of the Jedi, Ram, is trying to use the Force to get his way with a few of the bad guys, and that is really fun, using Jedi mind tricks and sometimes not exactly getting the outcome that he wants. I also think seeing returning characters such as Vernestra Rowe and Ermi that are in A Test of Courage was also a lot of fun, and it was great seeing the Drengir return from Into the Shadows, and that stuff was really fun. It was also very quick and fast-paced and a very, very quick read. This is, yet again, another young reader novel, and it blew by, and it's extremely, very well-paced, and I enjoyed that about that. I only took me a few days to read this, and I did take my time. I also like how it connects with The Rising Storm, basically telling us a different perspective of the events of the attack on the Republic Fair. In the Rising Storm, we really didn't get anything with the Drengir, but we do get that here, and it is a lot of fun. The Drengir are a very interesting villain that we still don't know a whole lot about. And I also love how they talk in this book about, you know, wanting meats and everything. It is very goofy, but it is fun and lighthearted nonetheless. I also want to mention, this has nothing really to do with how good the book is, but I want to take a moment to appreciate the art. I didn't do this with the Rising Storms cover, but definitely with these middle grade Star Wars High Republic novels, the art is absolutely gorgeous, from the cover to also pictures that are placed throughout the book. The art is just absolutely beautiful. I would love, after maybe Phase 1 is over, or the High Republic is over altogether, I would love it if we got an art of the High Republic, because I would love to see all the illustrations that all the illustrators have done to create this very interesting and fun world. Now, you may have noticed that I really haven't talked about the characters much, and that is perhaps one of my biggest flaws with this story in particular. And I just didn't really connect with any of the characters in the story. They are all perfectly fine, adequate, and enjoyable a lot of the times. I like seeing them on this journey working together, and you know, there are characters that do go through arcs throughout this story, and I really enjoyed that. I just didn't connect with anybody, and I think it's not a problem with Daniel Jose Older, more or less, or maybe it is. Maybe he could have taken a little bit more time to flesh these characters out. But I also think it is a problem of just the type of storytelling that is not just present in the High Republic, but is present in Star Wars canon and Star Wars Legends and the larger Star Wars universe, and even going farther with stuff like Marvel, with the MCU. It's interconnective storytelling that is really a double-edged sword, because you have this huge world with all these stories that are interconnected. However, when you have such interconnectivity, I think that you need to also realize that they need to stand on their own as well. And I feel like Race to Crashpoint Tower really struggles with that, because a lot of the characters in this book are set up in previous work. Daniel Jose Older is also the author of the High Republic Adventures comic book series from IDW, and a lot of the characters that are present in this book are first set up in that comic book series. And I haven't read that comic book series yet. I definitely do want to, and especially after reading this, I want to, because I want to explore these characters a little bit more. But I think it does show the cracks in this type of storytelling, even though I absolutely love this type of storytelling. But that's probably my biggest complaint, is I don't have any real connection to these characters, really, and there's not enough in this book to really give it to me. Also, I think you could have had it, because this book is really short, even shorter than A Test of Courage, and I think there could have been time. But nonetheless, that did not take away from the entirety of the enjoyment I had reading this book. I thought it was still a ton of fun, lighthearted, adventurous, really funny, and I love the interconnectivity with this and The Rising Storm, and I was introduced to these characters, and I am excited to maybe see them push forward, whether it's in another book or it is in the Adventures series, which I do want to read. So anyway, with all that said, I'm going to give Star Wars The High Republic Race to Crashpoint Tower a 7 out of 10. This is definitely on the lower end of my rankings for The High Republic, but is still a solid book nonetheless that I think young readers will enjoy. And I think if you're a Star Wars fan and you're really interested in The High Republic, I think this is, something you should read and have fun with. But I would recommend maybe reading the High Republic Adventures series first, at least, the issues that they have released thus far, because I think you maybe need that context to really enjoy this story. But anyway, guys, I want to thank you for watching, and as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and stay positive.